Motorcycles. The very word itself instills fear amongst the hearts of many, but to some of us, it's the ultimate expression of freedom. My name is Craig Neill. Join my mates and I as we travel around South Africa, from Johannesburg through to Alexander Bay, down the west coast to Cape Agulhas, along the scenic Route 62, along Lesotho and back home. 9 days, 5,000 kilometers, 6 bikers. This is the 2008 West Coast Motorcycle Tour. (15:57) on the 6th of September 2008. We're on our way to Flippy Bosch's house. Flippy, one of my riding buddies for the last year and a bit, who came to the Cape with me last year. Our last planning session before our trip, just to check a couple of final arrangements, have a look at the map, make sure we got things like medical aid kits and Leathermans and emergency lights and puncture repair kits and all that kind of stuff on hand. This year we've got a couple of new guys who are coming along. We've got Christopher Park's mate, Jacques. Jacques is an auditor by trade. So we've got Jacques van Oordt, who's riding with, if I can call the cruiser gang, made up of Chris and Marius. Marius is also a newbie rider with us. He hasn't ridden more than also about 600 or 700 k's in a weekend. So we've got two guys who are going to be riding Virgin style, which I think is going to be very interesting. We've got Flippy, who's on a Hayabusa, myself on a Hayabusa, and we've also got Prinsloo, a former work colleague, now current mate, soon to be emigrated mate, and he's coming on a Phaser F6. So basically 6 mates, 9 days, no destination in mind, just the open road and a couple of moaning old men. Look at this.
I'm Phillip Bosch, 50 years old, and I'm a motorcyclist.
Yes.
Are you well?
The other two parts of the clan.
Are you well, Mr. Neill?
Good. Very good.
My name's Christopher Palm.
Please will you repeat for the camera what your official name is?
My name's Christopher Henry Palm.
No. Your official biker's name last year.
Pensionaris.
There's pensioner.
Yeah. I'm the apprentice pensioner, and this is the master pensioner.
My name is Marius de Jongh. I'm Ian. I've been jack of all trades for a little while, but predominantly in the IT consulting area and investment banking. Between those two things has been my trade.
This is the second year that I've put this together. Chris and myself sort of worked on this together 2007. And I suppose similar to what other guys have said, expectations aren't really high. I mean, it's just to have a good time. It's my time, it's everyone else's time, and just have a good trip.
Last year we had a great time. I didn't expect it to be like that. We had quite a good time. I mean, this year, I hope it's the same as last year.
I think it's something that you actually don't realize what country you live in until you've seen it on the back of a motorbike.
My bike at the moment is an interesting bike for this particular tour, because there's some really slow and large bikes, and then there's some really fast and large bikes, and then there's this odd character in the middle, which is a really large person, me, on a really medium bike.
I mean, I'm looking forward to this. My first long road trip ever in my life.
Safety first. Obviously, you know, as legal, law-abiding people, I'm not going to exceed the speed limit, which is obviously very important. So we'll be doing 120 k's an hour.
Because we have Harleys in.
Because we've got Harleys and pensioners riding with us.
obviously you weren't concerned about the length of the trip, and you know what stage you sick and tired or what stage you bad enough. But you know, you take it as it comes. It's not a problem.
The 3 originals are still going, and the others will have to adapt. That's how I feel about it, and I think they're going to enjoy it.
I've got maybe the size of the group. I've never, the 3 of us, although we didn't know each other well, that was an awesome trip. So the size of the trip, we are 6 this year. As we sit here today, might be less when we leave, I don't know. And also, I don't think that all of them are equally experienced in riding.
When you ask me what I expect from this trip, I actually don't have a clue. All that I expect from the trip is to have a bit of fun and enjoy the bike and enjoy the company.
So the expectations out of this trip this year, it's a bigger group. I'm a little bit concerned because we haven't done a trip like this before with so many people. And it's a long distance, a lot of people to spend 8 nights, 9 days together with. And I'm sure we're all going to have a good time. We might strangle each other a few times, but fortunately for me, I know everybody that's here. Some of the others here don't know everybody, so there's a bit of getting to know each other along the route, and I'm looking forward to it.
That's the point. This is the point. All we're going to do is we're going to go from there to there, from there to there, to there, and then back home. That's it.
Okay.
Why make this difficult?
Last time we had this book as well. Very much the book like this.
This book's too big and heavy to take.
If you look at this now, all these thingies and madoodles.
Thingies and modules.
That's how you look Clan William Dam. Check the Cedarburg. You remember I told you about the Cedarburg? We need to get there. Look at this place. Okay, Malmesbury. We can go through Malmesbury.
Ek het my eerste fyn in die Kaap in Malmesbury gekry.
Clan William Dam.
Wat ek in die Kaap.
Here's Langebaan. I mean, sure, you always go to the lagoon and have a squiz. See there, that's the old Blackbeard pirate ship. Well, not exactly that one, but it looks like.
Sure.
Ons kan as julle vinnig wil ry.
Can always go faster than 60.
No, that's when we have to bullet. You know bullet? You know what bullet means?
What does bullet mean?
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, but no, also not. Bullet is when you lie on the bike like this with your feet over the flickers. That's bullet. That's when we do 60. And then you're going to hit Carltonville, Ventersdorp.
I think
Kalini.
No. You think we're all
Why
right.
don't we go to Kalini?
No.
Maar gaan jy
Why
na
not?
Ventersdorp weer?
No, you're not. That's far way around, guys. Spotch, Klerksdorp, Stilfontein.
Yeah.
Then you go to Wolmaranstad, Schwarzenegger, Vryburg downwards from there.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that one?
Because this is the best route, guys. That's why. For that specific route,
And that's shorter.
I drive it twice a year to Kalahari.
Look, the town skull. Yes, maybe we can just rest there.
Where's the other page? 151.
Yeah. Check this.
Look, we've got to get onto the inn.
You need
we
to
need to
get
get
there.
We want to go to Carcamus.
So look at this. All the stretches look good for petrol. Done.
Let's go to Pofadder first day.
No. We must stop here and then go up.
Why are we going up?
Lose Spoots. Otherwise, we must lose Spoots. I mean, who wants to lose?
There's a Grabis, by the way. So when you're in Uppington, I think you eat Carcamus. After Carcamus, it's a
Grabis. We must go to a Grabi. Even if it's only for 2 days, but we must go. What was that place that you spoke about? You said it was something.
You get Carcamus, you get Camus.
No, no.
Camus first, then you get Carcamus.
No, he had something about Tweeling or something.
Where the hell are we going? Where is Alexander? Here.
So we're going to end up Lackerson. Yes, if we miss Lackerson, I'm going to be very
You
upset.
think Harley Davidson will manage half a kilometre?
If it managed that bullshit road you took us on that day,
But you just say that now to make yourself look better than you actually are.
I'll never.
The fact that I showed you out with the Kawasaki. Chris is planning a route again, and last year he complained.
Now we're going to come
Up there, Steinkoff, then there.
No, but we first. Where's Port Nolloth?
Yeah.
Port Nolloth.
Kom, luister jy net vir my. Ek sal
Ja, maar
Vers vooruit.
Ja, maar dis die probleem. Hier is op Hayabusa en ons
Julle mense
kom
gaan nie
nog
Afrikaans praat nie.
Why not?
Die Engelse mense kan nie verstaan nie.
You're doing a great job.
I had now put text on the bottom there.
21 passes sit here. The 21 passes sit here.
We're going to go like this. South African map, do you?
You can go to the gat by
It's also a map piece on now.
Look there, look at all the poorte. Take out.
Chris, I can't believe you didn't bring your MPS off.
I know, man. I know. I do apologize profusely to all the DSTV and all those other fuckers that are watching this. I am very apologetic for missing the fucking map.
Well, I'm quite excited. It's Friday morning, 19th of September 2008. It's about 5:45. And I'm here in the garage just about ready to leave, about to meet the rest of the mates in 15 minutes time down at the garage. And this is the day we've been planning for, the day we've been waiting for. Probably the most exciting part of the trip is the first day. So all of us guys get together, there's a bit of an energy and a buzz. And definitely something exciting about to happen today, I'm sure. We headed off at 6:30 a.m. on Friday morning. The start of the trip was largely uneventful, and a quick ride out through the Johannesburg morning traffic saw us en route to Carltonville for our first stop and a cup of hot coffee.
So far so good. I just had to stop because we got some variety of bikes in our trip, and I think all that we're missing, I've never seen this before, but all that we're missing is one of these for our kit.
Holy shit, is bloody calf, man.
You know the first day we butt-burned to Clarence?
Yeah.
I'm already feeling it.
Butt-burned to Clarence. Marius, hoe voel je?
Where's the coffee?
Yeah, that's...
We're stopping for coffee.
Yeah, I'm also... Yeah, we need a coffee, eh?
Baie lekker. Volkak.
Hoe ry jy? Lekker? Boutseer?
Nee. Ja, ek is alright. Sê daai ou wat heel agter ry, moet vandag ry.
Pensionaris.
Yeah, you got a new one now.
Voel jy?
Fine.
Happy?
Yes.
How's the bike going?
No good. Got through the traffic, so now it should be better.
Where I'm going to mainland India now, so this is probably like luxury. I could start a whole trade if I took some of those.
Yeah.
If you want to eat them also happily.
Is there B&B around? Take a rest.
I've come prepared with a sound system. Just needs a bit of running repairs.
Okay.
So we're doing here now.
The road from Ventersdorp through to Vryburg was in excellent condition. The six of us did the stretch of road at a reasonable pace, absorbing the beauty of the small towns along the way. The N14 took us through towns like Kulini, Sunnieshof and Delaraville.
Ons ry nou lekker.
Many of the towns en route have a fascinating past and are well worth the visit if in the area.
You know, my older brother once did that. What? Smocked me with a hand. Now I'm the oldest.
DJ die krop so ver.
Yeah, I can get it. Flat me, like it's flat.
Chris, how do you like those new gloves?
Oh, very nice. So you can feel stuff. Like dig, check, soft parts, hard part, you go nibble out. You know, you can feel, grab, Yeah, touchy-feely. It's very nice, very nice.
You're nearly at the maximum that you did in the last trip.
Yeah,
How are you feeling?
great. Then my hand is a bit numb, but it's fine.
The stretch from Vryburg to Uppington passes through the Kalahari and a small town called Kathu, meaning the town under the trees. This town came into being as a result of Iskor's iron ore mining activity in the Kalahari.
Yo, you want to feel something like that? Here we go. Woo.
Kathu is host to one of the world's largest open cast mines and giant ore trucks that bear up to 170 tons of ore on each load.
Just a couple of little things that the miners use. It's more or less like my boys, the little dicky toys. They're a wee bit bigger. Nice view from here as well.
You know, these high boosters are overrated on the exhaust, eh? Like on the speedo. So if you're doing 180, you're only doing about 160. On the GPS, I was only doing 160. Our last stretch of road on day one was in the red dust-lit sunset, with our bikes casting shadows over the road. We found a local B&B in Uppington, in the middle of town, which was more than adequate for us 6 tired bikers.
And understand he's going to use all of this footage, turn it around and show the Oudts what you look like, walking around at what's it, 4 degrees with
It is cold.
nothing on his feet. I'd like to charge my iPod, please. That's
I'm very glad that you're going to India, because I've had enough of your shit now.
Are we stopping in Carcamas? Or must I take a leak here?
How far is Carcamas?
I don't know. I think we should get to Carcamas and make a plan to get through to Afravis, check the waterfalls, and then see if we can find our way through to Port Nolloth and then on the way to Alexander Bay, man. I think after Carcamas we're going to get some great flowers, great scenery, some good passes. So we should, it's going to be a good 600 kilometers again today. It's going to be perfect.
Asking why the helmet is so shiny, why we buy these helmets that look like mirrors. But you can clearly see if you're the lady on the back of the bike, you can put in your lipstick any time of year.
Now I've got to get to a doctor. I think Chris said Springbok. Might be something there. This probably before it explodes. Other than that, I'm alright.
Got to screw my tank down after they fixed my bike, so to speak. So thanks to 12 Rand 95 at Midas, we can now do dirt roads. Because we can.
I'm brushing my teeth and I hear.
Help, help, help.
Tick, 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 tick. So I think, yeah, that's something's wrong with the Harley, but I expected something like it. So I put nothing to it.
What happened was that as I turned in there by my room, there was some thick sand, and I slowly put my Harley down because I couldn't hold it up straight anymore.
No, we're still going to have this discussion again, I'm sure.
Stop to take photographs of the big bite at the pink butt stop. Did you see them? I saw it there, and I actually, that's what made me stop after that again.
but I never could catch one. Because I thought I'm going back so many times.
Interesting.
The road from Uppington through to Oordt Falls was in excellent condition for biking.
You have a firearm? No. Vehicle registration number TXM.
The route took us through the typical desert environment, with sand and shrubs accompanying us on the side of the road.
I'm hungry. What are we going to do about it?
Come on.
Said we can't feed, please don't take any of the biltong or the peanuts. Because look what it says happens to you when we feed you. Point, show. If you feed a baboon, it dies.
The Orange River splits the countries of South Africa and Namibia. As this river approaches Oordt Falls, it divides itself into numerous channels before cascading down the 56-meter high waterfall. The river then continues its path through an 18-kilometer gorge. The sight and sound of this powerful waterfall will not easily be forgotten. Ramblers, with limited time, can take the very easy 2.5-kilometer path to view the gorge, Twin Falls and Arrow Point.
You think of
When did I cross
the Lawrence on TV where he shoves that pipe down my arse.
Listen,
I guess I can remove that one.
let's do a documentary on how
Enema on the side of the road.
a mobile
Enemas.
can save a lot of money. Enema is expensive. We can save money. Half lukewarm water, not too hot, otherwise it will burn his ass, and half sunlight liquid. Half sunlight liquid, half lukewarm water. We seal the cap, we drill a little hole in with one of the pocket knives, put in a straw, and then let's slowly but surely work it up the porty and squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze.
Okay, you want the ground squirrel?
Please don't you.
Well, the wrong one.
Got the tools, we've got the mirror, and we'll do that a bit later. Wax? Are you mad?
No, drip hot wax in there.
Oh, yes. No, that sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, and you just rip it out.
And you die. Yeah, I know, and this is when you call your
Rip it out.
mates on the trip with you, because they definitely will help you through this procedure.
Waxing your ass.
Yeah, absolutely.
After a good lunch and talking a lot of nonsense, we headed out of Oordt and onwards to Pofadder, a small little town named after Klaas Pofadder, a Khoi captain of the area. Pofadder is situated on the main route from Uppington to Springbok and 60 kilometers from the Oudtshoorn border post to Namibia.
Had a small problem, traveling too quick, the number plate came off, and we're sitting in Pofadder at the moment, so I'm a little concerned about the cops you might find along the way, but let's hope it'll be alright. So explain the problem?
There's no problem. No, really, there's no problem. I think it'll still go to Cape Town, but to go up here to Alexander Bay, then back here, and then to Cape Town might just be a little bit too much. So I guess we'll keep trying.
The team split for the first time at Springbok. With Flippy not feeling well, Chris and Jacques agreed to spend the night in Springbok with him. Ian, Marius and I went through to Port Nolloth to catch the first sunset on the west coast of South Africa.